What is up, guys? It's your boy Notorious, back again with another video. I said I'm back again with another video. Today I'm going to be telling you guys about giving yourself permission to look good, right? So smash the like button, comment below what you think, and subscribe if you're new. Let's get into it. So a lot of times we go about the world, right? And I mean, I can only like really give my experience. It's like easy, like I've made a couple videos now and I've been explaining how like it's easy to not to care, right? It's easy to be like, you know, I don't care about what other people think. Like if I look this way, I look this way, right? I feel like that's worse. I feel like it's a lot worse when you like when it's reinforced, right? Like when it's reinforced about how like with women, right? At least for me, because I would approach women and I would look like a bum, right? I would look super bummy. Like I remember the first time I approached a girl and I was wearing like basketball shorts, right? The first time I ever went up to a girl and I was wearing basketball shorts, and I was like, you know, she was like receptive to me and she was nice to me and she's like, oh yeah, you know, she was cool. And I realized, so I don't need to look super crazy good in order to approach a woman, because before I used to be like, bro, if I wanted the girl to be swagged out and all this stuff, But you really don't have to be all swagged out to be like, you know, talking to a girl. You can just be like, and it's funny because I see a lot of guys with their girlfriends, and a lot of times they'll be like wearing slides with socks and stuff, and like not really like dressed to impress, you know. Like on TV, people will dress a certain way, and then in real life, people will just dress another way, right? And it kind of makes it hard to understand men's fashion, right? To understand men's fashion, because what is men's fashion, right? It's like when you think about men's fashion, you think about like a suit, right? Or like a shirt, or like, you know, just pants. It's like what do guys wear? They wear a black shirt, right? Like me, all I wear is black shirts. I would just wear a black shirt every single day. Every single day? Every single day I'll put on a black shirt, right? And it's like black shirt, pants, socks, underwears, shoes, or slides, or whatever. And I'm done. Maybe a hat. And it's like girls, they have all this, they can accessorize. They have all these different options for clothes, right? They have so many different styles and all that stuff. And it's like, oh, let's go shopping and stuff. That was one thing, right? I made a video the other day talking about listening to like girls' videos to like understand women's psychology by listening to like what they listen, like the Wizard Liz and all that stuff, like who girls are listening to, like call her daddy. And you know, girls, when it comes to fashion, they understand it's like, okay, fashion is important when it comes to attracting a man, right? And it's like guys don't really take that same seriousness when it comes to fashion, because like if you look at like guys, most guys, they just like slobs, you know. It's like, I feel like any guy teaching men's fashion basically just like teaches how to be a poser, you know what I mean? Because it's like when I was in high school, I was very like keen on like fashion, right? Because it was easy, right? In high school it was easy because it's like what was in was like skater stuff. Like it was either emo or skater stuff, right? Or like swag, right? And we had Tumblr and we had like rappers, and it's like that was back when rappers had the mystique of like, oh, a rapper, right? So it's like, okay, just like Big Sean or just like Kanye or just like Drake or Lil Wayne or whatever, right? Just wear whatever the rappers are wearing. And it's like that was the blueprint. Like the rappers are the blueprint of what to wear. And it's like the brands were easy. It was like Diamond Supply or like Supreme or like Bape or what was it, 10D or what else? I mean, in middle school it was a lot way easier because it's like you just like a skater. And anything like, I used to get these catalogs called CCS, and it's like anything that was in there, it was like cool, basically, right? It's like just what was the skater kids wearing? And I remember in high school, it's like everyone just gravitated towards like this one kid, right? So whatever this one kid said what was in, that was basically what was in, you know? It was like, I don't know, bro, it was weird. But it's like, they would always say like, oh, he wears this, so you have to wear that, and it's like, okay. But yeah, it was easy. like it's because that was like when the sneaker culture, when I was in high school, the sneaker culture was super big, and it's like swag and all this stuff. It was like the clothes revolved around the shoes, right? So it's like as long as you knew what the shoes were, it's like it was easy because it's like you're researching the shoes, and then when you're researching the shoes, and it's like the clothes pop up, right? And it's like the guys that are wearing the shoes, they're also wearing the clothes, so you know what to wear. Whereas now it's like, I mean, like someone teaching men's fashion, they're like, oh, put on a blazer, oh, put on like distressed jeans. I don't know, bro. Like just like, you know, they don't really explain, you know. And it's like, especially nowadays where it's like fashion is so confusing because it's like you see like what are people wearing on their shoes. Like I remember, bro, the kid I just said explained, right? The kid I just said that everyone gravitated towards about fashion. I remember they were like, oh, he wears these Jordans, and it's like, you know, for me, I grew up thinking, like, I'm gonna be honest, I grew up thinking that black people were poor, right? So I'm like, okay, if black people are poor and they wear Jordans, that means that they shop at Payless, right? Where it's like the shoes costs not that much. So I'm thinking, okay, Payless shoes, they're like shop Payless, right? And I'm thinking you buy Jordans at Payless. So I'm thinking that they don't cost that much money because it's like, yeah, like little to my knowledge, right? I don't know anything. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna just go to Payless and buy a whole bunch of shoes and be like, okay, I'm just gonna wear these Payless shoes, and not knowing that you get clowned if you wear Payless shoes, right? Because they'll literally say like, yo, you get your shoes at Payless. But now it's so crazy, bro, because it's like the shoes that everyone's wearing are like literally Payless shoes, bro. It's like literally Payless. It's like, because like, you know how like Balenciaga, they have like all these like old dad shoes. It's like the old dad shoes are like what's it, you know? And it's like, dang, bro. It's like when I wanna know what to buy, I look what are dudes wearing, right? I'll look up what kind of shoes are dudes wearing and what are it's cool to wear, and then I find it's like, oh, these like they just look trash, bro. It's like the shoes. It's like they don't, like, you know, with Jordans it's easy because I remember my boy, he told me like 1 through 7. I would say he said 1 through 13, right? He said only get 1 through 13 because the rest are ugly. And then that's like, it's funny because it's like he like molded my mind, like, okay, 1 through 13, that's it. So it's like anytime I saw like someone wearing 14s and up, it's like they were posing basically, right? And that's how I always saw men's fashion, like anyone teaching men's fashion. It's like, oh, you're a poser because it's like you're dressing out to be like a preppy kid, like someone who's preppy, right? And it's like what I come from is like from the street, so it's like not that I come from the street. What I'm saying is that like streetwear is like what's really popping, you know? Hold on. What was I saying? I was saying that like, yeah, so anytime someone was like explaining how to like do men's fashion and like be like fashionable as a man, I would always see it as like, you know, posing. So it's kind of hard to like unknow, but I feel like that's just honestly just like self-limiting beliefs, because what you really need to be fashionable, to really like improve your look, is just permission, right? And sometimes you just need permission, because a lot of times like you'll like try to improve your look, and when you do that, the people around you are gonna be like, you've upgraded your style, you look better, that makes me look worse, right? It's like sometimes you'll see like a girl hanging out with her friend, right? And her friend doesn't look that great, so, and that's like the reason why she hangs out with her. But then once that friend starts upgrading her look and starts looking better, then she's like, oh no, she's taking all the attention. So therefore, you're like, nah, fuck that. Permission to look good, right? Because people around us, especially like, you know, people just want to keep you down, you know. So it's like when someone wants to like keep you down, they don't want you to rise to your like potential. They're gonna be like, oh, why are you dressing like that? You look like you got somewhere, like you're like trying to be the I don't know, like who do you think you are, right? That's what they say. They'll say, who do you think you are? They'll say like, who do you think you are, right? Oh, I'm dressing like that. And you just gotta tell yourself like, okay, it's okay to like do this, right? Because it's like, for me as a man, right, I grew up thinking you know, shopping is like what girls do. Like shopping is for girls. They're like, oh, a sale, right? It's like, that's what girls do. But honestly, bro, you gotta give yourself permission to like do what the girls are doing, right? Because the girls know. Because girls, like they always say, like girls get hit on way more than guys do, right? But it's like, why? Why do they get hit on more? Because girls take pride in their appearance. Girls care about their appearance. Like they say, guys, it's not about, like girls will say stuff like, oh, I go for ugly guys. I like ugly guys. It's more about money. Da da da. Like that's not true. You know, it's like you can like girls are getting. There's guys that get just as much attention as girls do, bro. It's like if you're a good-looking guy, you'll get the same attention that a girl gets. You know, it's like yeah, girls aren't even more covert with their attention. Like it's the same thing, bro. It's like dating is like literally the same on both sides, you know? Like if a girl likes a guy, she's gonna be like, oh my god, you're so fine, right? And if a guy likes a girl, he's like, oh my god, you're so beautiful, right? It's the same thing. The only difference is that it's okay for guys to go up to girls, you know? And that's probably not even the best thing either. Because then if you go up, like, you know, that fucks up your reputation if you're seen as like that guy who can't stop going up to women, who goes up to so many girls, right? You get seen as a horn dog. So it's like, and even if you like, the double standards aren't, it doesn't matter. Basically, the reason why girls get so many options is because they're hot. And if a guy is hot, guess what? He'll have a lot of options. So that's why you have to just give yourself permission, because it's like normalized in society. Guys shouldn't care what they wear. Guys shouldn't do this. Guys shouldn't do that, right? It's like, nah, bro. It's like, just do what the girls are doing, you know? Take care of yourself. Like, girls aren't playing video games. Girls are going to networking events, right? There's a reason why girls are at clubs, right? They're like, oh, where do we want to meet girls at the club? Because girls do what is social to meet people, you know? And it's like girls are going to the club while you're at home gooning and, you know, eating Cheetos and playing video games. You're not meeting anyone, therefore you're not getting any choosing signals, you know? For me, I would say I get approached. Like, I get approached in my own way. But it's like, girls, they're just always available, you know? Like, they're always around because I'm out. Like, if I'm not out, then there's no girls, you know? But then if I'm out, then there's girls. So it's like, and I could tell when, like, a girl is, like, attracted, right? Like, she might not be as, like, oh my god, like a guy would, but it's like, because that's another thing, bro. It's like, you know, girls know how to play the game. It's like, you can't be out here just like, oh my good, you know, oh my goodness and stuff, like giving out your power. You gotta be like, you know, kind of mysterious, I guess, like kind of nonchalant. But yeah, give yourself permission to look good, right? If you have a long beard, shave it off. You know, I just started noticing that girls like clean cut guys more than like they like guys with beards, right? Like, shaved off my beard, and I noticed I got a lot more attention. Like, girls tell me I look good, right? Because I don't. Girls like guys that are kind of feminine. I'm not gonna lie, right? Like, I feel like girls like a guy who's like skinny, like a lean, like has a six pack, right? Like, not like scrawny, but like a guy who kind of like has like smooth skin, who's like kind of like a girl, right? Like how a girl would have smooth skin. I feel like girls like guys who are like that, right? And because there's, you know, like guys don't like girls that are like super manly, and like girls don't like guys who are like super manly, right? Like those steroid guys, like bodybuilders, right? Jesus Christ, bro. Like a bodybuilder, they're not like really that into them as much as they would be like a guy who's just like good looking, right? Like what, like good looking. But yeah, how do you give yourself permission to look good? You just have to like not care about what people think, right? You just have to tell yourself, okay, this is an era, right? This era, like I'm in an era right now. It starts with like little things, right? Because you have to build momentum. Like big things don't happen unless you have momentum. It's like once you're like in it, that's when it's like super easy, right? Because it's not easy when you're not in it. That's why you have to like build habits. It starts with like little things like going to the gym. You know, I would recommend going to the gym every single day, because then it's like you're just used to it. You know, it's like becomes like a part of your lifestyle. I recommend going to the gym every single day. Go shopping, right? Go shopping, because when you go shop, even if you don't buy anything, right, just go try on clothes. Like go to new malls, go to men's boutiques and like try on clothes and stuff, and just be like, let me see what this. Because even if you don't like buy anything, at least you'll have experience like trying on new clothes, buying new clothes, and you'll even meet women. You know, like you'll be like in the store, and you'll meet, or like you'll just be out. You just like girls. A lot of times, girls, they'll go shopping, but they're not like, they're window shopping, right? It's like it's not really like they're buying anything. They're just out and about, and they give themselves opportunity to meet like men, right? Because it's like, as a person who you know, I do that. I was doing that as a job, right? Like doing the delivery apps and stuff, and like Instacart. And it's like when I do Instacart, I'm out and about, so it's like I would meet so many women. It's like I would like meet a lot of women, because I'm just literally out, like going to different stores. So it's like I'm in one store and there's women, and then I go to another, and then I'm out and about, and there's a lot of women, and I go to another store and there's women. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm always like surrounded by women. Just because I'm like shot, and I'm buying nothing. It's just like I'm just out and about. But yeah, your daily habits, you know, like get a haircut, make sure your hair is like well groomed. Yeah, just like those small increments of like increasing your style and stuff. Watch TikToks and like watch people who like talk about style and stuff. I might start doing that. But yeah, I think that's enough for this video. With that being said, like the video, comment below what you think. Subscribe if you're new. If you have any questions, DM me on Instagram at Victorious at 6 million views on the video talking about your question. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my Patreon and to donate to my charity. I hand on the mountain link is in the